Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today's replay is from IamOiman, and he's in the Stalingrad at tier 10 Russian cruiser. He's on the map mountain range, and well, it's a ranked battle, so arms race. And surprisingly enough, there are only 3 Russian ships in each team. I mean, that's like less than half. I guess Russians just need more love. Because, well, I mean, you see, there's Stalingrad with Smolensk here, there's Stalingrad, Smolensk, Kremlin here. Definitely have more Russians here, right? Anyway, so he has positioned himself here on this flank. He's in a position to help take this buff here. And he has some islands as cover if needed. Now, meanwhile, it looks like enemy Smolensk there is the only one who is on this side of the map. So probably would be a good idea for him to just try to retreat. It looks like the enemy is very heavily focusing on the other side of the map, and unfortunately that's where most of the buffs seem to be spawning right now. Isn't that just a shame? Well, I guess the friendlies are going to get that one here, although it's still a while until it's active, and now they can push. Maybe they can sink the Smolensk and then they can create a crossfire. I mean, the enemy team is at least blobbing, so the friendly spread out positions might come in handy. Also, friendly Harugumo is called Soviet Commander. That's not an appropriate name for a Harugumo, I would say. But then again, like, the game is really missing an overpowered Russian destroyer, isn't it? Like, I mean, we have the cruisers covered, we have the battleships covered. I guess carriers, there are no Russians on yet, but there isn't really an... Well, I mean, okay, like tier 5, but you know, not tier 10. I think we definitely need a Russian destroyer. Maybe, I don't know, with radar hydro, you know, just thinking. I guess real radar hydro smoke might just be a start. Or we could have the first actual DD that can just shred any plane it sees. Who knows? I mean, there are possibilities. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here, so... So far, no ship has been sunk, and the enemy Smolensk has decided to just set up a smoke screen here. Well, I mean, Stalingrad might have a word with that, cause, you know, radar. And I mean, it hasn't been a big... Well, it shouldn't come as a big surprise to the Smolensk, because why wouldn't the Stalingrad push this smoke? And I think that is one Smolensk that will soon sinking. And at least I guess then we'll have a Russian submarine kinda. Well, radar is almost gone and the Smolensk is still floating. He might actually be getting away with it. Wouldn't that be a shame? I mean, he still has the smoke screen between him and the... no, he's not good. And there is the unique commander talent and one more consumable. I don't think it's going to be that one. I mean, having an additional heal charge, it's amazing in a long battle. But you know, we are already like almost 7 minutes in and he hasn't really been shot at, so I don't think he's going to need that heal. Now, it's time to move towards where the remaining enemy team is. And it looks like the friendlies have ignored that buff. Wasn't it like... I mean, the timers are a bit problematic in the replay. Oh, it's still a minute. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not worth sitting here for another minute. Because they can't even shoot anything from here, but we will see. Definitely time for the Stalingrad to get over there and maybe like create a crossfire. Catch somebody in the broadside. Friendly Montana is getting really low. And the friendlies never picked up a health buff, so that's a shame. But oh, look at that. Speaking of crossfires, broadside Smolensk. I mean, he's already sunk 1. Can he sink 2? Yes, he can. So that's nice. Next up, we've got a Salem, and well, I guess the Salem sees what's happening and he is trying to aim. I mean, The surprise was enough to sink one cruiser. I guess we can't have everything. And there is a Harugumo. Oh, look at that. Raider is ready again. Wouldn't it be a shame if this Harugumo got... I mean, he's currently detected anyway. But if he drops into concealment, wouldn't it be a shame if he just got raided? Although the Salem might become issue, so... Oh. I guess the Harugumo got swapped, that works too. Now IamOiman is slowing down here. Or is he? No, he's speeding up. I mean, the biggest threat here would be the Salem just ramming. Let's just be honest. There is no other ship that can help the Salem right now. And in a nose-in duel, yeah, I don't see the Salem winning against the Stalingrad. Also, he definitely should use a heal, if I'm honest. I mean, maybe he's just greedy and he wants more adrenaline rush, but seriously, there is no reason to not use a heal. He has plenty of charges, he has a lot of damage here that can be healed. And look at that, the Salem, I think he is deciding he wants to ram. There's also the Harugumo helping, mind you, it's not just the Stalingrad fighting here. There is the heal. I guess he decided the battle isn't won enough that he can just only abuse his adrenaline rush. Well, that's a Salem done. Now, that Kremlin is soon going down. The friendlies currently have a 2-ship advantage, but I think that's going to be reduced to a 1-ship advantage very shortly. The Kremlin, although, no, he might be able to ram. He's going for the Ohio. But he's obviously getting focused by all of those 3 enemies, and no, he couldn't. Better ram. Well, that's a bit too late. I think he tried that, but, you know, didn't work out that way. So the friendlies have a 1-ship advantage, and they have the only destroyer left, which is a good thing. And again, the Harugumo isn't the most sneaky boat, and the enemy team still has Stalingrad. So we will see. Currently, Oiman is slowly... Oh! Broadside Stalingrad, low health. I have a feeling what's going to happen. There you go. Now the friendlies don't have a battleship left and the enemy team still has 2 battleships, so I guess there is that. The enemy Stalingrad is whining about hackers. I mean, I'm not sure why. Or what, like, I mean, he didn't even sit at Eva service. He was showing broadside and he got sunk. He was already on low health, I'm not sure what happened earlier. Maybe he believes all of the things that Russians are just involved. You know, it's just playing a Russian ship isn't enough. You actually have to know what you do with the ship too. So, I mean, at this point, IamOiman is just going for it. I mean, he's the closest thing they still have to a battleship left, so... Oh, and it was a nice salvo. So he's just pushing the remaining 2. It's technically still losable, but it's probably really hard to lose it at this point. Although, yeah, the friendlies really never picked up a heal, which is kind of a shame, but I don't think they're going to lose. Oh, now they got it. Now they got it. So, this Republic seems to be going down. Boys. Oh, there is a secondary kill. A close quarters expert Confederate Kraken in one. That just leaves the Ohio still floating. I mean, Ohio's secondaries are pretty powerful, but they won't be enough. But it's probably, honestly, I think that... Why is there a high tank broadside? I would just consider going high explosive then myself. Oh, that hurt. But you know, there is the will to victory that just got activated, so he got a heal. He's got his regular heal ready. And I mean, there is the... There's a lot of heal going on for our Stalingrad right here. And I guess time for some surprise... Oh. Getting bounces, I mean... The Ohio rear is not that flat, but I guess he really just wants to penetrate an Ohio rear. And he managed. Here we are with the results. IamOiman earned himself 2,593 base experience and he managed to get 6 out of 7. Not too bad, not too bad. He achieved a Confederate, a Close Quarters Expert, a Dreadnought, a Kraken, a First Blood and a High Caliber. And well, this was a short one and I thought it was funny, so I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'll see you guys next time.